people. Que pasa, sac passe, what they do. Welcome to Crime Time News, where the difference is in the meds. Call it news with a buzz. This is not your average typical run-of-the-mill mama and papa blogging channel. No, this is blogging that takes you on top of the roof or under the cellar with Mother N and her little chickadee. It seems as if some sorts of World War III is about to erupt in the jungle area. And this is based on an incident that occurred less than 24 hours ago, where it is said confirmed that the Don of jungle, HITCHI, he was taken out. This is a picture that I got. Don't know if this is him. There are also other picture that is out there with a man laying on his back with a couple of holes in him that are not supposed to be there naturally. So pretty much he was swollen by some sorts of con. The picture that I showed you and the one with him laying on the ground looks completely different, while he looks bigger. Me no know if rigor mortis set in and then him swell up from all of those bad effect that con has on his body. So when this happen, people must start link and I say, they no know say this might be some sort of reprisal for an incident that took place early October, in which it is said that the Don from HANNA town, his name is Danville Palmer. There was an attempted hit on his life. Yes, he was cornered up in a vehicle. It seems as if Spot Alliance sent out some sort of information to say where he was at. When the people roll up on the spots and blaze up some can in the vehicle, he managed to take for himself. However, the lady, the picture that you see on your screen, her name is Anik. She is a promoter / the girlfriend of the Don. She was taken out. When him run, the people decide, say, alright, if Quarko take for himself, we are going to take for him girlfriend, we are going to send a very strong message. So pretty much she got a couple in the face alone. You know that is going to be close caskets. It is said that that girlfriend is the daughter of a counselor, PNP counselor for the jungle area. Now people, I do not want to mix up or implicate anybody in this. So me now say that the PNP counselor put out any sorts of hits. Obviously, you know that if somebody attempts to take out a Don, his crony, he himself is not going to rest and know that his enemies are out there, because if and when they get a next opportunity, they are going to strike again. So therefore, it is going to be a eye for an eye, tooth for a tooth. Do you before you do me. You do me bad, I do you worse. Reprisal is the order of the day. So based on what persons are surmising is that this has to do some sorts of friendly FIRE. It is said that the Don was caught slipping. He did not have any sorts of tool on him. So people, whenever you see some people get catch slipping without any sorts of tool, you can only come to the conclusion that it is some sorts of friend set him up, or some sorts of order, some sorts of betrayal, some sorts of knife in the back episode took place. So we can expect to see an all-out war, full-blown eruption downtown, HANNA town, jungle. It just starts. Now what boggles me about these idiots in these garrison is that they are fighting some sorts of BRUK war. Now people, me don't know if it is because of extortion or some sorts of money and run, but it seems as if these people have a fetish for the BRUK badness. The only thing that they are focused on is taking out the enemy. Me don't know how much type of money I run, me don't know what they are making, me don't know what they are taking in. But it seems as if these criminal elements in Jamaica, They are obsessed with killing and war. Don't know what they are fighting for. I am not seeing any sorts of pretty mansion in a these garrison. Is still zinc fence and all sorts of shantytown people. If somebody can explain what they are fighting for, please let me know in the comment section. Point blank and period. Further on in the news, it seems as if Mandeville, Manchester is quickly becoming MURDER Central. And this is based on an episode of unfortunate event that has been taking place over the last week or so, wherein a whole bunch of persons are losing their life back to back to back. There was one incident in which a taximan, he was blazed up in his vehicle, tried to run the people and run him down, GUN him down. His mother was also in the vehicle. She got corned up in the chest. There were also children in a taxi. They were screaming, they were hollering when they witnessed the unfortunate episode. The next day, there was a man, a businessman that owned some sorts of poker box and a bar. He had his regular happenings at his establishment. GUNMEN came in, hold up everybody at gunpoint, robbed them, broke and thief in all of the poker boxes while they were leaving just for good or bad measures. They blazed up a whole bunch of people. The businessman lost his life. There was a next incident in which one person alone got about 20 con. That means somebody wanted him gone. Since those incidents have occurred, the people in Manchester, Mandeville, a wonder and a ponder. Then hold on a minute. We work harder foreign, England, Canada, America, and come back, returning resident status. We heard that Mandeville, Manchester is a safe place. Wait, what is going on? Nobody sent us any sorts of notice, no sorts of people tell us, listen, things are about to change for the worse. So the people must say, we thought that this was a safe haven or a safe place, sorry. But the criminals have come to the realization that this is a safe haven for criminal. So pretty much them get hot in a Montego Bay, them get hot in a Kingston, them get hot anywhere in a Jamaica, and then them migrate, transplant, and people are asked, then hold on, how them end up here so, which is a strange place for them. People, once you have money, you can travel. Once you can go to these clubs, what these men are doing, they go to these area in a them pretty car, and them find some sorts of skettle, and that skettle rent people place and put them in and make them a hide. So therefore, when they go there, each one from this gang go there because everybody are here say in the underworld, so down here so safe, Mandeville, Manchester. However, as soon as all of them accumulate in the same place, that is where the clash starts, and that is what we are seeing. So the chairman of the Manchester Municipal Corporation, he did some sorts of interview explaining everything. People, I want you to take a look to what this man has to say, and then I'll give my piece.
But the man making an appeal to the citizens to speak to the police, speak to somebody you know, give some information. It's not informal for them, but we are living in a parish that we're not used to this sort of situation, and so it is incumbent on all of us to make sure that this parish is safe and that we can get to solve all of these murders or whatever is happening or is taking place. But when you hear that one person received 20 shots, for what, I don't know, that means it must be that that person must be dead. And because of that, it is now even the return residents at this time and even the good citizens are now, they're in shock, they're in fear. You don't get people coming out. You can hardly go to persons anymore and even call them out to have a proper conversation. So I'm hoping though, there are some results we are seeing based on some information I've received, but it's just to call upon the powers that be to see how best we can have the manpower, the tools, and the equipment so that the crime in this parish can be abated as much as possible.
So pretty much the chairman of the Manchester Municipal Corporation is echoing the same sentiments that I have. Listen, una have to give the information to the poor. Don't just sit there and don't do anything until it reaches your doorstep. Each one should be his brother's or sister's keeper. And there's no such thing as informer for DEAD policy. Because if you believe in that type of policy, things are only going to get worser instead of better. So therefore, talk to the popo, talk to your residents, talk to your neighbors, and then do some sorts of crime watch. That is the only way. Whenever you see these transplant people in your place, please call the popo and tell the popo to keep a watch on them. Because you do not want to be one of those unfortunate statistic, meaning getting caught up or even worser, DEAD, point blank and period. Further on in the news, and last but not least, is that we see that Miss Kitty, she has tied the knot. She married some dude. He is said to be some sorts of king's counsel. That means him a lawyer, big time lawyer. His name is Mr. Ian Wilkinson. Now people, I am not even going to lie. I did not know that there was a perfect man in this world that could qualify to be the husband of Miss Kitty because of the demands in which she has. Don't get it twisted, she's a very decent, moral and ethical person, in my opinion. However, I think that she was looking for the perfect man and I did not know if that man exists. Well, guess what people, I am wrong. I don't want to sound like any sorts of hater, I am just being realistic and what a lot of people like myself, decent people, might think. This day would never come. However, people, I was wrong. I am going to admit that I am wrong. Now when me hear say Miss Kitty married a lawyer, I'm saying to myself, this whole relationship might be like some sorts of debate, meaning back and forth with who supposed to do what. For example, on the honeymoon, he might say, you know, baby, me I think about some sorts of amping up the SCX life. I'm want to do certain things. And knowing Miss Kitty, her MO, she might say, hold on a minute. Why, you not do it first. You do me, and then I do you. It is only right. This is 2023. I've been reading or watching a lot of Oprah Winfrey, and it is woman's right, woman first, so you go first. And I'm just imagining on a typical Sunday where most men and their wife are home and the man expects, well, if I have one day out of the week, me I go get some breakfast in a bed, meaning real breakfast. Me I go get the rice and peas and the chicken and all of this. The man get up in the morning, him look upon she look upon him. And him a wonder to himself, wait, me nah get no breakfast today. Me nah get no dinner, no rice and peas and them thing there. She a look upon him and she a wonder, I wonder if this guy take me for some sorts of grandma back in the days wife when me go get up and grate a coconut and squeeze it and make him breakfast in a bed like him as some sorts of kingly character. This Igga needs to get up, put on him apron. This is not color purple. This is 2023 hitch. Get your ASS out of the bed and make your wife some breakfast. Things change. Now people, all of this is just a joke. And I say this because I see an individual on social media saying that he is the ex of Miss Kitty. And he brought Miss Kitty out for dinner and she ordered 2 plate people. Me no know where he is going with this. Like I said, when you find that special person that likes you for what you are and you like that person for what they are, it is a match made in heaven, or maybe sometimes it turns out to be hell. Just want to wish Miss Kitty the best. Hope it works out for the best. Hope they live happily ever after. People, this is your time in the comment section to tell me, what do you think? What is the possibility that these people are going to live together forever in happiness until DEATH do their part, meaning the good type? Me no mean him take away or she take him away. Point blank and period. So anyways, people, thanks once again for checking out my video. If you appreciate videos like this, please show your appreciation by liking, commenting, sharing and subscribing to my channel. That is how YouTube promotes videos like these to like-minded, sensible persons like yourself. Bless up.